Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're in the Starfinder core rulebook today. We're finishing up the races. This will be the last of the race book, last of the race playlist series, because this is the last race in the book. The race is the Ysoki. They are the rat or mice type characters. So, without further ado, this is what you get if you play an Ysoki. At the start, you'll get a +2 to your dex, your intelligence, and a -2 to your strength, and they start with 2 hit points. Small and furtive, the Ysoki are often overlooked by larger races, yet through wit and technological prowess, they've spread throughout the solar system, giving truth to the old adage that every starship needs a few rats. Size and type. Ysoki are small humanoids with the Ysoki subtype. Cheek pouches. Ysoki can store up to 1 cubic foot of item weighing up to 1 bulk in total in their cheeks pouches, and they can transfer a single object between hand and cheek as a swift action. An Ysoki can disgorge the entire contents of his pouch onto the ground in his square as a move action that does not provoke an attack of opportunity. So, sort of related to hamsters then. Dark vision. Ysoki can see up to 60 feet in the dark. Moxie. Ysoki are scrappy and nimble even when odds are against them. A Ysoki can stand from prone as a swift action. Additionally, when off-kilter, a Ysoki does not take the normal penalties to attacks or gain the flat-footed condition. When attempting an acrobatics check to tumble through the space of an opponent at least one size category larger than himself, a Ysoki receives a +5 racial bonus to the check. Scrounger. Ysoki receive a +2 racial bonus to engineering, stealth, and survival checks. Playing an Ysoki. You likely talk fast and often. You see language as a constantly evolving art form, and you constantly pick up new slang and alien words. You likely have seemingly boundless energy and enthusiasm and rarely pass up a chance for some excitement. You adore technology in all its forms and love to take devices apart to see how they work. You are savvy and street smart no matter where you are, and make both friends and enemies quickly. Other races probably see you as a manic, loud, and impudent. Value your skills with technology but wish you reassembled things as often as you took them apart. Appreciate the fervor with which you defend your friends. Underestimate you due to the size and childlike enthusiasm. Physical description. Ranging from 3 to 4 feet tall, Ysoki resemble humanoid rats who walk upright, complete with fur, long incisors, constantly twitching noses, and partially prehensile tails that help them keep their balance and maneuver in zero gravity. Their small, dexterous hands are perfect for working on delicate electronics, and their keen noses often allow them to identify complex chemicals by smell. Male and female Ysoki are difficult for other races to tell apart, as they have similar body types and favor similar fashions. Homeworld. While the term Ysoki originates from Akaton, where the race has long been vibrant and respected culture, populations of rat folk, as they are sometimes called, existed on several worlds for millennia before spaceflight became common. Whether these different populations were examples of convergent evolution, or they shared a common ancestor, and is anyone's guess. But today, most of these cultures now identify as part of the overarching Ysoki race. This is due particularly to the wide variation in Ysoki heredity, which makes ethnicity and often even immediate family connections almost impossible to determine by sight or genetics. But even more so, the fact that Ysoki have done more than any other ratfolk group to demand and maintain the respect of large races. Society and alignment. Ysoki society is chaotic and free-willing, and a typical warren is full of half-finished projects and multiple Ysoki talking over each other. Regardless of their role in society, nearly all Ysoki hold a deep and abiding love for technology and gadgets, whether it be an engineer's love of taking machines apart or a soldier's appreciation of her armor's construction. While they traditionally take on roles and societal niches other races view as unpleasant, acting as junkers or squeezing through the innards of starships, this is due not to lack of pride, but rather an abundance thereof. Ysoki are so sure of their own worth that living in subpar conditions doesn't shame them. Large races' tendency to underestimate or pick on Ysoki have left them fiercely loyal to their friends and families, both Ysoki and others, and a Ysoki presented with a gross injustice often feels the need to fling himself teeth first at the problem. Consequences be damned. As a result, the most common Ysoki alignment is chaotic good, though they can easily be tugged towards evil alignment by loyalty or need to strike back at previous oppression. Relations. Friendly and talented, Ysoki integrate easily into most civilized societies, sometimes in all Ysoki neighborhoods, and other times living side by side with alien cultures. The large size of Ysoki families and their tendencies to travel also means that a Ysoki on a packed world is shockingly likely to have a cousin or other contact in just about any major settlement. Of the major races, Ysoki get along best with Lashuntas, with whom they've traded for millennia. Though they appreciate humanity's pluck and Shiren's devotion to community, even if the latter are a little too calm for Ysoki's taste, they identify with Android's defiance in the face of prejudice, but they find Kasathas too aloof and Vesk too obsessed with displaying dominance. Regardless of other races, Ysoki pride themselves on being quick judges of character, and members of many other races have been surprised to find Ysoki fighting on their behalf after no more than a conversation in a crowded bar. Quick to rile and quick to forgive, fond of laughing at misfortune, Ysoki can sometimes be exhausting, but they are rarely boring. Adventurers. Though Ysoki form strong bonds with their friends and family, these connections are likely to take them off-world as to keep them at home. Many curious young Ysoki sign on with starship crews to see the universe or to find their fortunes, and soon adopt their shipmates as a second family. Their natural aptitude with machines most often leads Ysoki to become mechanics and technomancers, but they also enjoy glorious, complicated weaponry employed by operatives and soldiers, and many appreciate a quick-witted patter of invoice. Names. Ysoki names tend to be short, and even those given longer names inevitably shorten them for informal use. Nicknames are often as important to Ysoki as their actual names, and they tend to give both other Ysoki and their non-Ysoki friends monikers that refer to their personality or physiology, such as Snack, Sparks, Twitch, Boom Boom, or Dirtbath. While some Ysoki take family names Many use the names of their ships or home settlements instead. Some sample Ysoki names include Bena, Koponesa, Korse, Goba, Ketch, Kib, Lolo, Nicknick, Quig, Resk, Sim, and Twig. That's a lot of reading. Ysoki seem pretty cool. I'd probably definitely use them for anything I didn't want to be melee combat related, because the weaponry can make up for a lot of stuff, and the fact that they are small and can tumble through enemy squares is also fun to play. I'd have a lot of fun playing. Would you all have a lot of fun playing? Put that in the comments below. Until we all game again, guys.